can tell, I've got my brother back on the channel, which obviously we're excited about. Well, I'm excited about anyway. I did say to you guys that I'll get him back on, and a few of you have said, when's he next coming on? Well, we got a big game on Sunday against Everton. I'm losing track of my days.
2:15 at Anfield.
There you go. Old stat man here, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so, yeah. You know, big game, guys. I can't wait to get some of your lot's views as well on it. Obviously, we have touched on it a bit on the channel recently, but this is the build-up show, you know. So I don't know. Let me start with you. What's your views going in playing against Everton? Everton it's a derby game, and so anything can happen. Derby games are big games, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about the way we're playing at the moment.
Doesn't matter at all.
Yeah,
Everton can be poor. Liverpool can be amazing. All the other way around. They both play well on the day. Yeah,
so obviously, going into this one, Liverpool are looking a lot better recently. Fair to say, do you agree?
Since Tottenham game.
Have you seen the stats since the Tottenham game?
I think
we've won like 7 games or something, like out of 9 or something like that. Like,
doing well.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Like literally, it's been one of them things that I think, as horrible as it was, and none of us liked it, getting slapped by Man City, by Tottenham. But what I do say is, a key motto in life anyway, is you need mistakes to be able to learn from them. And this is maybe what Klopp and Liverpool needed. Do you know what I mean?
I think it was a wake-up call.
Yeah, we needed it, didn't we? I think they was already working on tactics and things anyway. I felt like this season, I've said it time and time again, haven't I, lads? Any of you that tune in normally, something that I was saying, even when we had that dip in form, was we are tweaking the tactics. We are trying new stuff. Not a lot of people could see that, but I felt I could see that going on. And now it looks like the boys are actually getting used to the new tactics and the way we're playing. New formations as well, which apparently Klopp can only play one formation. So, yeah.
I think it's better. I think now teams can't predict how we're going to be lining up.
Yeah,
it's giving us options.
That's key, isn't it, really? I think it was a lot of the things, I was probably one of the ones that, even though I absolutely love Jurgen Klopp, there was a few things that I thought to myself, you know, he could change that, he could do this. Like with the formations, like with I felt that we could play with 2 holding midfielders. I felt that sometimes we shouldn't be trying to push our fullback so far up the pitch, you know, especially if we're in the lead by 2 goals. And often Liverpool dropped points, even before Klopp. With Rodgers being in, we were very good attacking-wise, but the reason we didn't win the league that year, when we had Suarez and Sturridge banging them in for us, was because of the defence.
Yeah.
And, you know, the defence is pretty much the same. We got Joel Matip now, but, you know, like, we'll talk about Joel Matip a little bit on this anyway, because it doesn't look like it's up in the air in it about Joel Matip featuring for us against Everton. If I'm right, from what I've seen, it doesn't look like he could 100% be playing.
He's still out injured.
Yeah, so there's an update for you guys as well. I think at the moment, I don't even think Klopp's sure whether he'll be available. I haven't seen anything today. So, yeah, if I'm wrong with that one, then I will let you guys know on the channel as soon as possible. But just a difference in the way we're playing. And, obviously, playing against Everton, this should really be the first derby that people are like, yeah, I'm buzzing, I'm feeling really confident, we should hammer them. I mean, I felt like that quite a lot recently against Everton, but this time in particular...
We are the more dominant team in the derby.
Out of the 2, but Big Sam, what's your views on him? How's he going to do at Everton?
Well, like he said, his blueprint to save Everton will be sort the defence out, score the first goal.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to set up very defensive.
Well, one thing you know about Big Sam is he likes to keep his team tight. The group will be well organised facing Liverpool. Yes, we've got an amazing attack, but one thing that we can't afford to do is, because of that game where we smashed Spartak, Everton are a different kind of an animal, aren't they? Like, it's a Premier League game, it's a derby game. We can't
Everton have got a bit of confidence back in themselves. 3 wins under Sam now.
Yeah. I think they should do as well. I mean, if you look at the players that Everton actually bolster in their squad now, they've got a team there. It's just about getting it to work.
They haven't conceded under Sam yet, even in them 3 games.
There you go. So, can Liverpool score goals against them? I think we can. I think we can score goals against them.
I think we'll open Everton right up.
Yeah?
But I don't think... I see a lot of people saying 4-5-0. I think it will be closer than that. I think maybe 3-3-1.
Yeah, I think... I'm looking at this game, guys, for the score prediction. So you're going to go with 3-1.
3-1.
Score prediction, I think 4-2 for me. I think Everton have got good enough players in there, which... Something that is key for me as well is Everton have got players in there that will know about the derby, like some Scouse players in there. Do you know what I mean? Like Rooney's back at Everton.
Yeah.
They got some youngsters that are like Liverpool Willers. Since losing Gerrard, Carragher and things like that, I sometimes feel like some of our new players that are coming, you know, like Salah, he's an absolute animal.
A lot of them are foreign.
Yeah, they're not going to fully understand
a born or bred Liverpoolians, really.
Trent.
We've got, and John Flanagan.
Yeah, but obviously I think Trent's more likely to start this one. I think Gomez pairs... you
might see
Joe
Gomez as...
Well, it looks like Lovren's apparently... he's not 100% for this one. From what I saw yesterday. Like I say, I haven't seen anything today, guys. So if I am wrong with things, if you've seen things, then I do apologise. But from what I saw, Lovren wasn't a 100% starter for this one.
Yeah.
And Joel Matip. So it looks like you could see Gomez and Clavan play at centre-back with Trent at right-back, which I say play Trent, because I was just saying something that will be key is having someone that is well aware of the derby and how big it is. Yeah. I think I saw it on Redmen TV or something as well. They were saying about it'd be good to have someone like Gerrard getting into the changing room saying to the boys, this is a big game, guys, you know. Like I think English players in Liverpool will be well aware that this is a big game, but...
I think maybe Gerrard will be in the dressing room anyway this week.
Do you reckon?
I reckon so. I reckon Klopp will ask him to come in. He's always there at the games anyway.
Yeah.
And he's on the coaching, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets put in there, give him a good team talk and let him know how big this game is.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall in the changing rooms. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know when you have the tunnel cam and that on these videos on YouTube, they do the tunnel cam and you see them as they're coming off and on and things like that. I'd love to just be a fly on the wall, just to know what actually does go on. You know, there's a lot of talk about Jordan Henderson and the captain. Obviously, Coutinho in the last game captained us. Apparently, the reason he captained was because Jurgen Klopp Googled who was the longest serving Liverpool player, and that's apparently why Coutinho was captain. Not any other reason. You know, on my channel, I don't know whether you saw it, but I said that maybe it's a bit of a tactic employed. Say, I don't want you to leave Liverpool. Don't matter about Barcelona. Whoever's going to come in for you, I'll make you captain of Liverpool. See what you can do. He got a hat trick. You know what I mean? But apparently it was just he Googled it. So if Klopp just Googles his captain, I don't think Henderson's going to be changing his captain anytime soon.
Henderson is 100% to start this game.
Yeah, I saw that as well. So there you go. Do you agree with that one?
What, Henderson in midfield? Yes, I do.
See, I really like Wijnaldum. I really liked Wijnaldum and Chan in midfield. Is them two holding midfields against Spartak? Yes, it's Spartak, a bit different.
I think they're playing anyway.
So you're going with them three in midfield?
Yeah. And believe it, I don't think all of the front four will start. I think
it's a busy period.
I think it could be Coutinho, Salah and Firmino.
I think Mane sits
I am surprised Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't been given another start.
Maybe Chamberlain starts this one.
I was thinking that.
He's British, he knows that there's a derby.
Who's going to sit out though? Because Henderson's in. So maybe Chan sitting out. Wijnaldum and Chamberlain, but that's very attackive.
I think Wijnaldum's probably my favourite midfielder at the moment for Liverpool. I'm not going to lie.
He's too underrated at the moment.
Very underrated. He's like a ninja, isn't he? I call him my ninja on this channel. I always say Wijnaldum is like my little ninja. He does a hell of a lot for the team. In defence and attack.
Chamberlain's been putting in some good performances lately.
He definitely improved, and getting dropped from England as well. That's only going to knock his confidence.
He had a lot to adjust to as well, though.
Yeah, coming into a new team.
Has he even started since West Ham game? Since before the international duty?
I don't know that one actually. We got some stats coming up for you guys as well, like later on in this stream. I don't know how long this stream will go on for, because we got my brother on here, you know. I'm just going to pick his brain a little bit, like I like to do, and just talk to you guys, and then towards the end, we'll hit the comments and that as well, see what you lot have got to say. But you was reading out some good stats for me earlier. Obviously, Liverpool versus Everton. Have you got them stats there at the moment? So if we just... I'll shush, because I like to talk. You know I like to talk on this channel. And then give us some stats for the game, mate.
So the first stat we got, Liverpool are unbeaten in their last 14 games in all competitions against Everton. Just one game short of their longest ever such run against their Merseyside rivals, which was 15 games.
So that's a good one.
I think Liverpool will hit the 15 tomorrow.
I think the main reason we're all a bit worried about this game is the Sam effect. New manager at a new team, the players will want to be proving themselves.
But he doesn't understand the derby, a Merseyside derby yet.
Yeah, but what Sam does understand is how to play. Do you know what I mean? I actually rate Sam. A lot of people don't, but I think
Sam, he deserved a chance at a best.
He's the only manager that didn't lose for England. It's because he only played one. But, you know, I'm just saying, that's a stat.
He's never been relegated. He did deserve a chance at a bigger club.
Do Everton get relegated this season?
No,
I don't think so. I think they're too good.
Already pushing out into top half, I think, now.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Everton are obviously going to be relegated. I'm still seeing that Liverpool should be giving them an iron on Sunday, because obviously their poor form that they were showing before. But I think you said, wasn't it, they've actually picked up, haven't they, and improved lately. Sam
3 games under Sam, 3 wins, no goals conceded, 9 goals scored.
I'm just worried. Do you remember with the Crystal Palace thing?
Yeah.
When they change their managers all the bloody time and that, I worry because when you play teams like this that people go outright Liverpool should be winning this game. I do worry when there's a new manager in there because one, you don't know what to expect really. Klopp and his team will be looking at how they've started to play under Sam Allardyce, but you've only got a few games to really look at, and they are going to be adjusting to the tactics. So they're not going to be each game. They're going to be progressing. Do you know what I mean?
think he'll change too much. I think he's just going to work on not conceding as many goals. But you ask yourself this: if Everton had got them 3 wins and hadn't employed Sam at this point, because David Unsworth had just got their first win under him, they would be pushing up the table. Would they have still gone for Sam Allardyce as manager? Or would they have gone for someone a bit bigger? They were worried about relegation.
Yeah.
And Sam's the man.
So there you go, guys. Put that in the comment section. Do you reckon they
Sam
would
have been appointed if they had started picking up form like they had?
Yeah. Key player that we need to look out for tomorrow. Who are you going with? I'm going with Rooney. If he's playing, it's got to be Rooney. Sunday. I keep saying tomorrow. I'm losing all my days, guys.
Who to look out for in Everton? I think Leighton Baines will cause us some problems.
He always plays well.
He's a solid left back and he gets assists and he does score goals.
Yeah.
So
I think playing under Sam as well, Baines is going to be better because Baines has got a good boot on him, and
he understands the Merseyside derby as well.
Yeah,
he's been there how many years?
So you're going to go with Baines. I'm going to go with Rooney as long as obviously they're on the pitch.
That's what I worry about, having Trent at right back with Baines attacking him.
I'm not worried. I think Trent can cope, mate. I know Baines is good. I know what you're saying, but I personally feel that Trent.
I think he might get bullied. Leighton Baines is a physical left back. I think whereas Joe Gomez wouldn't take no bullying.
It's true. Well, there is something there, but I think Trent can hold his own. I think maybe Klein comes back from injury, and you see Klein will come into that right back slot. I think he should come back in. I'm worried about the Klein situation because big injuries, like, kept him out for a while now. You saw what happened with John Flanagan. John Flanagan was playing really, really well before he got them injuries. I mean, now look at him. Like, everyone's like, he's shocking, he needs to leave. Yeah. So you're one of those. For me, I feel for Flanagan. He's a Scouser, and I really rated him.
I don't really see
What was it, the Scouse Cafu or whatever did they call him?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
I like that one.
I don't really see him fitting back in, though, with the 3 right-backs that we have got.
Not Flanagan. I do get that,
and
yeah.
He's not going to fit in at centre-back or left-back. He was originally a centre-back.
Yeah.
John Flanagan would get absolutely humiliated at centre-back, I reckon.
Yeah, probably. There was a few shouts on this channel at one point where we was having real problems in the dipping form about saying try Flanagan back out in his centre-back role.
I think the biggest problem with Flanagan is his weight. He's put on a lot of weight coming back from this injury. He went out to Burnley last year.
He likes his Mackie
got injured. I don't know if he's the right. He needs to maybe lose a bit of weight and
to cut down. No more 20 chicken nuggets. Flanagan, if you're watching this, stop the 20 chicken nuggets, mate. Have 8 or 6.
I think it could be 40 he's eating, mate.
40 chicken nuggets.
40 nuggets.
Probably.
I could take 40 on.
I reckon you could. You're fat, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Big built, mate.
Yeah,
big bones.
I'm only joking. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, I think Trent's got to start this one, which means Gomez plays at centre back. Obviously,
with Clavan.
Dependent, yeah. What I have seen recently as well that I want to ask you, people are starting to say that Joel Matip not playing, with Lovren and Clavan playing, we've looked better in defence.
I know what it is. I said in the last video, I think that Lovren is a better right centre-back than he is a left centre-back. Matip, he's been put right centre-back and he's picked up his form and everyone's praising him. I think he needs to play right centre-back or there's not a slot for him.
Yeah.
But is he better than Matip?
I don't think he's better than Matip.
Well then,
Matip's our best centre-back for me. And then, I'm going to throw it out there, guys. I've got to say, I think Joe Gomez is probably our second best centre-back. Not that he features there too much, but I've been saying for time, do you know, obviously January's coming up. I've got some questions for you about that as well in a minute. But January's coming up, right? Liverpool looking to get in Virgil or another centre-back, right? And what I said is, it doesn't matter about that. People ask me, if we don't sign Virgil, what other centre-back would I like to see? There's not a name player that I would say I want to see him come in, but what I think we need there is someone that suits our tactics, which we know is a high line. So they've got to have some pace in them, because often our centre-backs can get caught out if the left and right back are pushed up a bit. So they've got to have a bit of pace to be able to get back in, also cover the other centre-back, which will be Joel Matip. Not the fastest, not the slowest, but having someone fast next to Matip will help.
Matip,
yeah, and Gomez is strong as well. He's still young, so he's got a lot of room for improvement still, but he shows that he can play in these big games and can hold it down.
I've got an idea for centre-back. I think at right centre-back, we should be looking at Bonucci, who's just gone from Juventus to AC Milan. He's definitely one of the best centre-backs in the world. Yeah. 35 million.
Will he suit our high line though?
I think he will. And if you're looking at left centre-backs, because we haven't really got a well-known left centre-back, have we? Klavan's doing the job for us. Lovren don't suit there. I think you should be looking at either Chiellini.
Yeah, well, I've seen this. I've seen people say about that. I agree. If Klavan goes out, which soon he'll leave Liverpool, Chiellini is the Klavan role. We had Torre there before.
Would we get him with Juventus being one of the best teams in the world at the moment? I don't know. But one player that has fallen under the radar that suits left centre-back and he's playing Premier League, Thomas Vermaelen.
Yeah. Barcelona,
he's gone out of the league.
I don't know about Vermaelen. I'm up in the air. He could be a signing, you know what I mean? I've put all my cards on the table. We're saying I think that we're in for Virgil still January. I think it'll be done quick.
I just think 70 million is a big price to pay.
I think we're going to be paying more than 70 million for him in January, to be honest.
I think the price might come down a bit.
It's January. Prices players are inflated.
His contract's running out. It's coming down more.
Yeah, but
the longer we wait...
They didn't want to sell him in the last transfer window. They know that Liverpool aren't going to be the only club that are going to be coming back in for him. There was other clubs interested in him. They could play hardball. You know, and yeah, I don't know, none of us know what's going on. This is something that I've been saying yesterday and up my videos. No one knows what goes on there because we're not in the know. But what I do think is that Virgil is the player that Klopp wanted. That's why we never saw another centre-back come in. Klopp is aware that we've got problems with the centre-back positions. Even you look recently playing Wijnaldum and Emre Can alongside Lovren in the back three. You know, we ain't got many options there. If we get an injury to Matip or whatever, we look weak, don't we? Yeah. The players have done a job recently because of the tactic change and that. But what I do think is that Virgil was the man that Klopp was like, right, if they reckon there's a board there, don't they? Like a group of them that will put forward things to Klopp and Klopp will speak with them and they talk about transfers, like the transfer committee or whatever. But I think Klopp probably just walked into the room and went, right, I want Virgil, I want Naby Keita. Maybe Ox as well. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know about that one, but I think Naby Keita and Virgil were the two that Klopp was thinking, this will be part of my spine that I'm trying to build at Liverpool Football Club. He sorted out our attack. Our attack is mint now, isn't it?
I still wouldn't be surprised to see Thomas Lamar in the summer.
I don't think we're getting
This is why I think we went for Chamberlain, because we couldn't have Lamar at the time.
We went in for Lamar in the last week of the last transfer
window. He's still coming to the Premier League. And if it's not Liverpool, it's Arsenal, and he's a good player.
Well, Arsenal was the other team that was apparently in for him, but they left it too late. We didn't up our money for him.
He wants to go to Arsenal now. I think it's Liverpool.
He apparently did want to come to Liverpool, but I don't think we're going to go in for Lamar unless Coutinho goes. Which I'm saying Coutinho will probably go in the summer, not in January.
I think Coutinho will go in the summer.
Yeah.
Which I'd be more than happy to replace him with Thomas Lamar.
Would you? Do you think he's up there with that?
Yeah, transfer deadline.
He's not proven in the Premier League though.
No, but a lot of French players that come over here do prove themselves. Look at Thierry Henry.
I know people have pointed that out to me on the channel recently, but my only worry is there's a big difference in the French League to the Premier League.
The standard's not as good, but the standard's picking up. Look at Neymar, he's just gone to the French League. The competition.
Yeah, but he went to the French League because he can run right in the French League. Neymar would never come to the Premier League because he would get his legs broke. Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine Neymar trying to dance around like some of the players in the league? You know,
I think if he comes to the Premier League, even Stoke with Ryan Shawcross would bust Neymar.
Yes, I'm not going to lie. I don't wish bad upon players or whatever, but Neymar doing step overs. Now, if I was playing there, I would have busted him.
Neymar's weak. He fancies himself. That's what I think.
In the mirror, do you mean? Like, he goes up to.
I don't know. He just. He's in love with himself.
Yeah, probably. Right. Obviously, we've got to get back to a bit about Everton. Have you got any more stats for us?
I have.
Oh.
So, in 50 Premier League meetings between Liverpool and Everton, we have had 21 red cards, 14 for Everton and 7 for Liverpool.
There you go. So that's good.
Do you think there'll be a red card on Sunday?
Possible. It is look, like what we said towards the beginning of the video, the derby games, I always thought there's going to be a red card. When you had your Gerrards out on the pitch and that, you're looking, they could easily get a red card because of how much passion goes into it, you know. But I feel that the Derby game's kind of lost its way a little bit because of the difference in us and Everton, the way we've been playing the last few years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not too sure. Liverpool actually don't get a lot of red cards. We've got a couple recently with Mane. Gomez got that stupid red card.
We always seem to win the Premier League Fair Play Award every year, so I think...
Even though we press a lot and we hurry people, we ain't got anyone in the team. I think Emre's probably the closest that we've got that will literally put his foot in and go through the player as well.
Yeah.
Which some people don't like that, but, you know, I'm quite old school. I've been watching football for a long time. That's what I was used to, and... That's the kind of player that I am. If I want to win the ball, I don't want them getting up and being able to chase me back, you know, down the pitch. I'm going to go through the ball and then take the ball away.
I think Naby Keita next year.
Naby Keita.
He will get himself some red cards.
Well, he's getting red cards only this year, but
although he has stopped at the moment, he's scoring goals instead.
There's talk about, some people are saying maybe Liverpool could convince with a bit of moolah getting Naby Keita in January, which isn't on the plate. It isn't on the plate at the moment. From what I know, guys, Liverpool only want him in the summer, but you know,
the only reason they'll accept that now is because they're out of the Champions League.
But they need him to get back into the Champions League next year.
But are they going to? Bayern Munich have picked right up, and Borussia Dortmund are now going through that league. So I don't think Leipzig will make it anyway next year. I think they'll look at it and think we could take a bit more money.
Well, they're definitely not going to make it if they lose Keita, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's their main chance because he's their player, isn't he?
It gives them time to replace him as well.
Yeah, true. Have you got any other stats?
Yes.
He's a step man.
Right, so we got...
Yeah.
Mohamed Salah has had his hand in 15 goals in his first 15 Premier League games for Liverpool, more than any other player for the club, which was 12 goals and 3 assists.
Mo Salah is a don. Scores in this game, got to, innit?
No, I don't think he will.
What?
I think Everton will look to shut him down at the weekend.
What, you reckon he's going to be the key man that Sam's going to look to stop?
I think Mane will be the one that causes problems.
But you said about Mane maybe sitting out at the beginning.
It's tough.
Oh, what are you saying? Yeah. No,
maybe he'll be a super sub.
What, and come on like Salah did and bang in a couple of goals?
Yeah, get hat-trick.
I
thought Salah was going to get hat-trick in the last 10 minutes last week. So
yeah, it's true.
Spartak, so...
I don't know. I think teams will be looking at Salah now and be going, right, he's dangerous, top goal scorer in the league. You know, we've got to stop him. But then with that front line, if our front four start, a team can't look at one player and go, right, we've got to stop him. Because you can't commit 2 players to stopping Salah because then Coutinho or Mane or Firmino, you know, they will run riot in the space that's created. This is why Liverpool are so bloody dangerous, isn't it? Because you can't say we've got to deal with him because then what about him? What about him? You know, and it will just leave space in the team. That's why I think Salah will score again in this one. And I actually am going to go with a 4-2, like I said, and I think Mo Salah gets 2 in this one. I think he's going to be looking to get goals. He's top scorer in the Premier League. Why not add another couple to it?
I do think that Solanke might be in with a sharp start in this one.
Oh, what, rest Firmino?
Could be, yeah.
Or play him up top with Firmino. If you're resting Salah...
I don't know if they'd change formation for a game.
But we are playing with 2 up top. Salah's playing as a second striker.
I think Solanke might make the game. I think it'll cause Everton different sort of problems. I think we're going to have to put a lot more crosses into the box because of them sitting deeper.
I agree.
And the only player we've got going forward that's going to win a header is Solanke. Yeah. Firmino probably could win a few, but Solanke's got a lot different height, and he's your out and out centre forward. He's going to be looking for that ball in his head. Yeah,
it is a good shout. I definitely, you know, it's a busy period, and we will see rotation. We will see players rested, and we will see players getting game time. But Solanke is one of them players that I think he has got a big future. Chelsea did not want to let him go, did they? As much as they took to the social media to say, yeah, you can have him, blah blah blah. A lot of them. When it was said that he was going to be leaving the club, they were peed off, weren't they? They were not happy that he was going. They was like, this same old Chelsea, letting our best players go for the future.
Well, it looks like David Luiz is going to be leaving as well in the summer to Real Madrid.
Mate, that's Chelsea for you. It's Chelsea, mate.
They're all about money, Chelsea. They buy the best at the moment, win the cup, win Champions League, whatever. They take all the money from that and bring in somebody else.
Oh, well, I'll take any player they throw away, really, because you look at De Bruyne, you look at Salah. All Chelsea flops, you know, but yeah, what are you saying about that, you know what I mean? They're absolutely taking this league by storm this year, aren't they? The Chelsea flops. yeah, have you got anything else to say with
I
the
have
stats?
One more stats for you guys.
Go on in, go on in, go on in.
So, Liverpool have scored 4 90th minute, I can't say it, 90th minute
Yeah.
winning goals against Everton in the Premier League. No side has scored more against a specific opponent in the competition.
So there you go. That's interesting. Maybe a late goal on this one. Something that Liverpool, up until recently, have not been good at is finishing the game strong and getting goals. I think after the 70th minute, Liverpool were one. I can't remember the stats, but I said it on my channel. Liverpool were one of the lowest goal difference teams after the 70th minute in the games since Klopp took over.
I think it's 'cause
We
we
only had a
tire
goal
ourselves
difference
out.
of +3 since Klopp took over. Up until recently, we didn't score goals in the end of the game after 70th minute. Basically.
I think we tire ourselves out during the game and hope to have the game finished by 60th
Do you
minute.
think though at the moment we've adjusted that?
I feel like we're a team for the whole game
The
now.
squad rotation as well
It's
is actually
working.
benefiting us. It is working. I know a lot of people on my channel. I know a lot of people saying, "What is Klopp doing?" You know what I mean? He's an idiot. Why is he resting Mane? Why is he resting Salah? You've got to do that in football anyway, which is what I said. But actually, I think we're actually reaping the benefits as well. This period of the Premier League, every year I worry when I'm Liverpool because do you remember like there's been a couple of years where we was like up the top of the table or whatever, and then we just dropped around Christmas just after because we burnt out.
We haven't burnt out this year. We're looking stronger
Not
around
yet.
this time of the season. And I've noticed we're playing a lot better against the teams that do sit back and hold us and a bit worse against the teams that are coming at us now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're changing it a little bit, but I think it's better for us.
Yeah, it's like I said the other day, it's like I almost want to say to teams like, I dare you to come and park the bus against us because if you park the bus, you're definitely not going to win that game because Liverpool aren't going to give you chances on the counter and we're better with the set pieces now.
I think what Liverpool are trying to do is maybe lose the odd big game and lose 3 points instead of taking a draw. And I think we're also now trying to win the littler games because there's more of them.
Yeah.
And take 3 points instead of 1 point in the littler games.
Yeah.
Because overall you're going to add up more points.
Yeah.
Than taking a load of draws.
What I'd love to see is a balance coming to the team, which I think until we get the defensive problem sorted out and the goalkeeper issue or whatever, that's when you'll see that balance come in because let's face it, Liverpool are starting to pick up the points against the teams that we normally lose to, like you say, or drop points to. But this year it's been the Man City, the Tottenham, you know.
We're struggling with them.
Yeah, but then you add like a quality centre back in there, someone that can command that back line, someone that can pull people into place, you know. Get a goalkeeper in there that can catch a ball, can command the area.
That's what I think.
You know what I mean? I definitely feel that then you start to win the games against the big teams as well. Klopp's already proven that his tactics can beat the big teams. So now the tactics have tweaked a little bit. Now we've just got to kind of tweak them just that little bit more against the big teams. And we're on it, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
our attack is up there with the best in the world. We could hurt any team. But like in the Champions League, we could also be hurt by some of the big teams.
Yeah.
You know, that's what my worry is. So January's a big deal for us. Obviously, we've got the game against Everton. It's a match build-up show for the Everton game. You've given me your stats, so thank you for that. We're going to call him the stat man from now on, guys, on the show.
He's a stat man.
Yeah, I will get to your comments as well, guys. But obviously, like I say, we got this one on board tonight, so I want to get his views. You give me your score prediction and everything. You said you think that Mane is going to be the key man for Liverpool in this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you think we're going to do defensively?
I think we'll be stronger. I think
They have got good players in the team that can score goals.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to half time 2-0 up. We come out in the second half, they pinch one back, and Liverpool finish the game with the third.
Yep.
And quieten them down a bit.
So you went 3-2.
I think Sam will give him a good rollicking at half time once we've dominated them a bit. And he'll probably have a couple of sausage rolls, share with Rooney.
He'll probably tell him, look guys, I'm cancelling the piss up on the weekend because you know he likes a party, don't he?
Exactly, and I wouldn't be surprised if Rooney has quite a few sausage rolls as well.
Old Shrek, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's probably at the old people's home anyway the day before, so let's face it.
Yeah. Probably with John Terry.
Oh, right. So anyway, guys, I will get to the comments in a section, but in a comment section in a second. Bit of a mouthful there. Transfers. We're talking about transfers now. I know it's a match build-up show for Everton, but while I've got him and he's free, Coutinho, January, that malarkey. You know, I did a video on it yesterday. What are your views on it all?
I think they say to Coutinho, sit up, shut up. you're not going anywhere in January, maybe in the summer.
Do you think Coutinho is going to be pushing for January to move though, or do you think
No.
he's already aware that he ain't going
I think
anywhere?
he's realised he ain't going anywhere. I think he realised, finally, that he's not bigger than Liverpool. Liverpool bigger than him. So
Liverpool are bigger than any.
He needs to keep his
Do you know
mouth
what I mean?
quiet a bit, I think. Players have started
It does
to
annoy
believe,
me.
Players have started to believe that they're bigger than the club they're at and they can do what they want. And it's about time they realise they're not bigger than the club.
Yeah, last transfer window, I think we started to see a shift in that. Like I said on my channel yesterday when I was talking about it, about clubs need to take the power back. Coutinho didn't move. Sanchez didn't get a move away. Even Mahrez, I said, like, he obviously wanted out of Leicester. Leicester wouldn't stand in his way. But
I do think that Mahrez will still leave in January.
Oh yeah, I think so. I would have took Mahrez. I said that Mahrez is a cheap option as a replacement for Coutinho.
Age is on the clock.
Yeah, but so that you know what I mean. I get that, but you had Mahrez.
He's got experience for the Premier League, so yeah, I could see that happening.
That year that Leicester won the league, Mahrez was a tank.
But would they have won the league if they didn't have Vardy that year?
Yeah, but I think Vardy and Mahrez was the link up
yeah.
with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, for me, I don't agree with it. You guys already know what I think on the channel anyway. But so you're calling bullshit on that, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Right. I asked a few of you guys on my channel 3 players to leave Liverpool this season and 3 to come in. Who would it be? So what 3 do you think will leave Liverpool?
Out of January or
out of the starting players, like the ones that are in and around the top team. I don't mean you.
Emre Can.
So Emre Can's go.
Dejan Lovren.
Yeah.
Simon Mignolet.
What about Daniel Sturridge?
Sturridge will leave, definitely.
So you're going with 4.
Actually, yeah, I'll change Mignolet and I'll say Sturridge.
Yeah, so that's your 3 to leave. And then what about coming?
Are we talking January?
Well, just within this year. So yeah, up until the summer.
I
and
think
when you got the summer.
I think Aubameyang could be on the cards. Falling out with Dortmund and Klopp's a big admirer.
Yeah, but did you? We obviously haven't had this discussion, but I said on here, like, when Klopp left Dortmund, Aubameyang had a couple of interviews, and you can look this up yourself. It's somewhere on the internet. I don't know where it is now, but I remember watching it. Because remember when Klopp first come in, it was like, oh, he's going to bring Aubameyang, he's going to bring Royce, he's going to bring Mario Götze or whatever. You know what I mean?
He hasn't brought any of them.
No. So I remember looking all this up, right? And Aubameyang come out and said that he preferred the new manager, he preferred the tactics under him. Klopp didn't get the best out of him. Klopp didn't play him in his position. He said he owed a lot to Klopp because Klopp gave him his chance and all that. But it didn't sound too much like Aubameyang wanted to play under Klopp. Do you know what I mean? And was happy that Klopp had left. So, you know, that surely will have an effect on a move to Liverpool, a possibility.
Yeah, but once again, I think if Aubameyang does move to Liverpool, it's not to play with Klopp, it's to play for Liverpool.
In the Premier League.
Yeah.
He definitely would like to play in the Premier League.
And I think Klopp will just laugh that off as well.
I don't think there's
Liverpool
only
are
a few
different
teams in the Premier League that can afford him and that he would go to, if you know what I mean. And Liverpool are definitely one of them. It's just my only concern is the Klopp-Aubameyang relationship, you know, from the past. Which hopefully they can put that to bed, you know what I mean? Go for a cup of tea together, have a little talk, you know, and sort it out. Oh, someone's knocking the door. What's occurring?
All right.
See ya.
Oh, mate,
Yeah,
take care.
mate.
See you later. Hang on 2 seconds, guys.
Come in, Ray.
We're on a live stream, mate.
We're off.
Come and
We're
just
off.
say hello to the camera.
Sunderland supporter, guys.
Up there.
Sunderland, definite.
Definitely.
We won the last week.
Oh, there you
Did
go.
ya?
It's about
Good
bloody
play.
time, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Second game this year.
Yeah.
Chris
it's mad.
Coleman, mate. Chris Coleman.
Yeah,
So
there
what are
you
you
go.
doing now then?
This is a live stream on YouTube for my Liverpool channel. We got loads of people watching,
Got it.
giving
Oh.
reviews and that.
I see.
So yeah, you've just come in and peed a lot of Liverpool fans off.
They won 7-0, didn't they?
Yeah, mate,
And
smashed
Arsenal
it.
won 6-0 last night.
Ray, Liverpool versus Everton.
Oh, yeah,
Ray knows
go
a
on.
lot about football. Liverpool versus Everton on Sunday. Who wins?
Score prediction.
I would say 4-1 to Liverpool.
There you go. There you go. Thank you very much, Ray. I
That's
think.
definite.
Yeah, I've gone with 4-2. I think we're going to give him an item.
See you later.
Take
See you
care,
later, Ray.
buddy.
Bye.
Yeah. What was we saying about Aubameyang, wasn't it? So you've gone with Aubameyang coming in, 2 other players.
I think Thomas Vermaelen might be a surprise signing.
There you go. Said
I
it
don't
first.
think we can afford Van Dijk at 70 million. I don't know if he's worth 70 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I allowed into the grotto?
Come in, Nan. Come
We're on
into
a
the
live stream. This is me, Nan, now. Look,
Say
bloody hell,
hello
family
to
day
the
out.
camera,
We're
Nan.
live in
Say
front of
hello.
loads of people, look.
Oh, hello.
Don't get your knockers out on the stream, Nan, please. Jesus. Come here, you. Look. Look at the red in her hair. Liverpool. Ain't Liverpool the best team in the world?
Yes.
Mwah. You look after yourself.
Yeah, and you, Darren.
I'll speak to you soon, yeah?
Riley's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you very much. He's alright, isn't he? Chip off the old
Yeah,
block.
lovely.
He takes
See
up
you
his
later.
uncle.
Before Christmas because I've got the presents.
Yeah, we'll do. All right,
See you later,
then.
Nan.
Take it easy. Hey guys,
To live, Jamie.
Yeah, we'll do.
I told you guys, I'm a family man, you know. I'm round my mum and dad's today. That's why I'm with my brother and that, and my nan and that turned up as well. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. You said Thomas Vermaelen, Aubameyang, third one.
Icardi.
Oh, I don't think we could get Icardi, but I would have him. He's
I
quite.
think we'll have a change out in team.
Mate, what you
Coutinho
reckon?
goes,
Icardi and
Sturridge go.
Aubameyang both come
Coutinho
in?
and Sturridge go.
Yeah,
I
but
think Coutinho will go in the summer, and
I
that's
don't think
when
we need both
Icardi
of
will
them.
come in. Oh, I'd take them both.
what about Insigne? There's a lot of shouts about him. I don't think we'd get him, but there was a lot of shouts about him coming in instead of Coutinho.
I don't know, he's not the right replacement in my eyes. I think Aubameyang's a good replacement. I think Icardi is your captain.
Yeah. Alright, so there you go. That's your 3 in, your 3 out or whatever. I think there'll be a big change up with Liverpool, but obviously not before the next game. So I know it was a match build-up show, and I know we've talked about other stuff as well, but I love getting my brother's views on everything because I know some of you guys like to hear that. And yeah, he knows his stuff about certain things. I mean, other things he's an absolute knobhead about. I'm only joking.
It's getting mouthy now.
If you think I can't sing, you want to hear this one sing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mate, I come third in a competition.
what competition was it? Who can't sing?
Beacon Bingo Margate, mate.
Margate, big
There were 7 of us in that. No, I've never seen Elvis like that before, mate.
Anyway, right, lads, let's get to your comments and that so we can round it up. And I hope you guys haven't minded the fact that we've just gone on and spoke about a few different things and that. It's just nice to be able to get a little something different on the channel, you know.
Use the arrows.
You scroll down. Have you seen any comments that you really like? Michael's in the building. Hello, Michael Dunn. Hello, Gavin Plum. Gavin was on the One Show last night.
Right.
I did a piece on it. It was really good. Much respect for him for that. I think it might have been the night before, actually. I can't remember now. Like I say, Gavin, my days are all mixed up at the moment. Football Thomas is in. 5-0 Liverpool. Hello, football mate. How are you? Yeah. So you think we're going to give him an iron as well? That's good to know. Who else? Fizzy's in the building. Don't scroll down too fast. Go back up to where Fizzy was because I want to read his comment. Hey guys, hope everyone's well. Welcome to the stream, Fizzy mate. Hope you're all good. Mitchell's there. That bird is fit. What bird?
Don't know, but he sounds like a proper geezer apparently. He sounds a bit manly though.
Sounds a bit
I
man.
think he's referring to me.
Oh.
I'm definitely a bloke, mate.
Yeah. You're right, Dazza. Yeah, Keno, I'm all good, mate. How are you, buddy? Hi to your brother, Daz. Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
You alright?
Yeah, say hello to everybody, mate.
Hello, mate.
Michael's one of the Irish supporters. We've got a lot of Irish supporters on the channel. I'm back, boys. How are you all? I'm good.
Has Daz done the giveaway?
The giveaway did happen, mate. Sam won the giveaway, buddy. And by the way, Sam, that should be... Let me know if that's turned up or whatever. It should turn up any day now. What else was in there? Keno, I meant... Sorry, mate. Oh, I didn't see that go down. George is there. Glad to hear it, Keno. Hello, George, mate. How are you today? Keno, sorry, I haven't been on match day streams recently because we've bought BT as well as Sky, so we get to watch more Liverpool matches now. Don't worry about it, mate. You ain't got to apologise. My streams are mainly for people that can't watch it or they just want to get involved in the comment section or whatever. You know, if I wasn't doing this channel, I wouldn't be tuning into a YouTube channel to watch the games, but I am grateful that you lot tune in because if you didn't, I just wouldn't be doing it anyway. I'd be watching the games myself. But yeah, that's all cool, Keno, mate. As long as you're supporting Liverpool Football Club, that's all we care about, innit? Gavin's in the building. I'd start studging the derby. Good shout there. Getting Surrey some more games. He looks sharp when he come on.
I wouldn't start him.
No?
The one thing that did surprise me is when he crossed the ball to Mane for that goal.
Oh, what? Yeah, he wasn't
I'm
selfish,
surprised he
was
weren't
he?
greedy. I think Klopp might have had a word with him and said, look, mate, you're not as good as you think you are. Start passing the ball.
Sort it out, Studge. Alright, lads, you're right, Atticus, mate. How are you tonight, buddy? Keith is in the building. Welcome to the stream, Keith. When is the match being played? On Sunday, mate. What time's kick off?
2:15.
There you go. Stat, man.
He's a
Sam
stat
says,
man.
yeah, Sam says, hey lads, hello Sam, how are you, mate? Let me know about the autograph, mate, when it turns up. Keep going down, buddy. No problem, keep. Hello, Daz and brother. You'll never walk alone, everybody. There you go. Say hello to Sam. He was the one that won the autograph.
Hello.
You're never all close. Lovren is not good enough in East Go, says Michael.
I'll probably agree with that.
Yeah, I don't think Lovren's too bad if he was as part of a squad rotation player. But not a starter for Liverpool.
I don't think he has duck feet, though.
Lovren has duck feet, says Alan Lever. Yeah, something about the web, innit? Do you know what I mean? Love it. You're right, Alan, anyway, mate. Hey, Alan, welcome to the stream. Titty, says Sam. That's a good shout. Titty's quite a good player. He's done all right, and he for Barca. You follow other teams more than me, but I know people like him on FIFA.
I think he's quite new to Barca, so I'm not sure he's going anywhere at the moment.
Yeah. Jimenez or Jimenez, however you say his name, is good at Atletico centre back.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the player. I did say on my channel last night, guys, that as people have been saying to me about the Atletico defender, and it was him. I couldn't remember his name because I can't pronounce it.
Atletico are a very good defensive team. So.
Yeah, there's a big shout about Liverpool should be going in for him.
One other thing I think should happen.
He wouldn't cost as much as Virgil.
I think we should borrow. Obviously, Tony Pulis just come out of work. I think we should borrow him for a couple of weeks. Sort of defence out, send him back off.
Oh, what? As a bit, get him in and let Klopp and him have a little discussion about tactics.
I think he would sort our defence out, and you'd be surprised because Flanagan would probably be playing.
Gavin says, I reckon he will. Not unrealistic. Daz, I agree with your brother. I think Lamar will come to Liverpool next summer. There you go. A lot of you do think that will happen, and a lot of you are happy about that and will want that to happen. You just know I'm a little bit, I don't know, until he comes in. But on the other hand, if he come in and went to Arsenal and smashed the league, I'd be gutted. Sanchez, though, right, hang on. Question for all of you and you. We either sign Lamar next summer or we take Sanchez from Arsenal and they get Lamar.
Lamar.
You'd go with Lamar?
Sanchez's age is going, mate. I just think we've stopped Sanchez God knows how many times, even our 4-0 win was it at the beginning of the season against Arsenal. What problems did he cause us?
He played up front.
Yeah, did he play up front? He got put on up front.
Mate, when we smashed Arsenal at the beginning of the season, he come on towards the end of the game, didn't he?
No, he played up front, mate, I think. You might be right.
I am right, mate. He come on, he didn't do anything, but he was disappointed. I think.
Either way, Sanchez don't scare me anymore.
Yeah, but he scares a lot of people, do you know what I mean?
He's not big enough.
He's not big enough. He ain't big enough, you know. To be honest, Liverpool needs some bigger lads in that team. That's one of the reasons I don't want to see Emre Can go, because he's one of our lumps. Probably the only lump. But, well, Slanky's got a bit about him, hasn't he? Yeah. And the defenders obviously bigger than the goalkeepers. But, you know, a lot of people have been saying about playing Karius up top and Mignolet as centre-back.
That might work. Milner in goal, sorry.
Yeah.
Neymar versus Shawcross.
Lions in the building, Neymar versus Shawcross. That was what you said, when Shawcross would smash him. Daz, your brother is funny, mate. He thinks he is, Michael.
I have my moment.
Firmino hat-trick. Welcome, Leon. How are you, mate? Yeah, Firmino's banging in goals now, so he could get a couple of goals in this one. I'd love for that as well. I like to be proved wrong with things that I say, and a little while ago I said Firmino wasn't the right striker for us. I still don't think he's an out-and-out striker.
I think we play with a false nine, and I think Firmino fits a false nine perfectly.
Well, recently we've been playing with top Firmino with Salah as the second striker. Honestly,
I think that's brilliant. I think
top and two holding midfielders.
Firmino's quality. He's the most committed player I think we've got. See how happy he is every time we score or he scores.
Mate, you can't miss it when he's happy. Them teeth,
do you know what I mean? They're bright white.
Bing! He uses Daz Ultra as it's toothpaste, you know what I mean?
Daz Ultra.
The Ultra Daz.
Leg end.
Leg end. Right, who else is it? Rossi's in the building. You're right, Rossi, mate. Good evening, Daz and his brother. How are yous? I'm very good, mate. How are you today?
Evening, Gavin. I'm very good, thank you.
We call him Rossi, that one. There's a couple of Gavins on here.
Rossi.
That one's Rossi. He's a legend. All of these subscribers are legends. You know that by now. He even knows that you're all legends. Salah to get his first LFC hat-trick. That's a good shout. I'd love that. He has been really push. If you go on YouTube and type in all of his goals so far for Liverpool, I didn't realise how many times he gets 2 goals in the game. He actually does, doesn't he?
What, Salah? He scores a lot. I've just noticed that Michael's just said about me being a sexy woman.
Who said what, Michael?
He keeps bringing up about me being a
Michael
woman.
Dunn, is it?
No,
where
Michael Dunn.
What one is it?
It's the one earlier that said I sound a bit manly for a woman. He's got a very good bit of banter about him.
The lads have got banter, mate, trust me. You've got to have banter to be on YouTube anyway, so, you know, Klopp, he wanted to play for Liverpool, and, yeah, they told him they didn't have a female Liverpool squad at that moment in time, so, yeah, maybe he could play for him now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, mate.
It's going to hit me in a minute, guys.
Good banter over here, guys.
Klopp will not sign Aubameyang. I don't think so, but you know, a lot of people are saying he would. So I'd like to be proven wrong on that one. I don't know for definite, but I'd love to get Aubameyang. What a shout that would be. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Yeah, if you haven't hit the like button yet, but you are watching the stream, make sure to do it for me, guys. You're all legends for doing so.
Mate, I've hit the like button.
Well done, my friend. He's available for 60 million, apparently, Leon. Yep, there you go. Hang on. Rossi says, seen your story on the One Show last night, Gav. Yeah, you're an inspiration to us all, mate. Yes, indeed you are. Massive shout out to Gavin Plum. Quality. Yeah, all the best, Gavin. Right, keep scrolling down, mate. We're trying to get down to the bottom now. We've been going for quite a while, haven't we? So, cool, Daz, Gavin. I've seen that, Rossi. Oh, he's just jumped those. 10-0 for us, this Spectre. You're right, Spectre. How are you today, mate? 10-0. You love your 10-0 score prediction, don't you? One day that will happen. And he always goes 10-0's incoming, you know what I mean?
Sunderland and shit. I feel sorry for him supporting Sunderland.
I know. He's old school, though, Ray. You know what I mean?
Hello,
yeah.
Danny Dazza.
Actually, he does know a lot about football, to be fair, doesn't he? Ray is
He's
very knowledgeable about
clever.
football.
That's why I support Sunderland.
Obviously. That's the worst part about it. Hello, Nanny Dazza, says Rossi, yeah. No, mate, do you know what I mean? Like, interrupting the live stream. What's going on with my family, you know? Daz, your brother should have his own YouTube channel, like his big bro. He has actually just created a YouTube channel.
I will put my name in the comments.
What is it
down
called?
as J-Mo. If you say it with an Australian accent, mate, it's J-Mo.
It's J-Moo.
J-Mo,
It's J-Moo, mate. It looks like a cow is mooing on it. But
shrimp and a barbie with a bit of J-Mo.
basically, in the future, me and him, because we like to do a lot of pranks on each other and that, people have said that we should start our own YouTube channel together. So I've got this YouTube channel. He started a YouTube channel, and then we're going to be doing videos together on another one, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
So that'd be cool. Do you know what I mean? I might shave his hair off in one. You know, that'd be quite funny.
It's all for the laughs, really, isn't it?
You know what I mean? Like, you are a girl. It'd be funny seeing a girl get her hair shaved off, isn't it?
Mate, if people keep calling me a girl on it, I will get my balls out then.
No, don't comment, because otherwise he's going to get his sack out. We don't
I'm
want
not
to.
embarrassed.
It may be Christmas, but the only one that comes in my room with his sack out is Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying?
Your brother looks like a sexy woman.
Who's that? What is it? Mitchell.
Balls out. At least I don't have balls in the name, mate.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly.
Daz, your brother should have it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we saw that one, didn't we? Salah is the best and he will score. Exactly, Diab, mate. How are you? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for your comment. Michael, you and your brother are legends, Daz, and you're a legend as well, Michael.
I like the trim, Dad. Suits you. Why is he being nice to you, then?
Because me and Mitchell, we're tight, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Can you smell that?
You don't even know Mitchell, do you? What?
Bit of arse licking going on, mate.
Bit of arse. Mitchell, mate, a bit of arse licking. I think you've offended him with a female comment tonight.
I'm not going to let that go. Leave your tranny brother alone. Let him feel comfortable with himself. Mate, I'm comfortable in my surroundings. Only joking, mate.
Yeah, it's all banter, guys, and it's, you know what I mean? He's used to it. We always rip him, he rips us, you know what I mean?
Dad's brother, you're lucky to have English Mo Salah lookalike, lol.
Everyone used to call you Suarez, didn't they?
Yeah, because I'm a big teeth boy.
I mean, Luis Suarez. Right, any more? We at the bottom yet?
Dad's your brother. Oh, no, wrong one. Moo.
Yeah.
Very funny. Worst Australian accent ever.
Did he say J. Lou? Says Petra. Yeah. He's a handsome bloke, just a bit too handsome. Borderline on female qualities. It's a compliment. Lol. There you go.
Friends now, mate. Friends.
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 Friends. There you go, friends for life, pen pals and all that stuff, you know what I mean? I wouldn't go as far as saying he's that good looking, you know what I mean?
Well, the ladies seem to disagree, mate.
What ladies? Well, you have got birds. He has got a bird, to be fair. But
she's a looker, mate.
She's off.
She is a bit crazy.
Right, anyway. Shane's in the building quickly, but we're just about to round it up. Hi, lads. Do you think Milner or Robertson will replace Moreno? James Milner will replace him, but that's something that we should say.
Andy Robertson should be played all day long. He's a left back. He plays well every time we've seen him. And Milner should be pushed forward a bit.
Yep. There you go. There you go, Shane. I think that he's going to go with Milner there. If Moreno comes off, Milner does go on. Milner's the one mainly on the bench, but if you're looking at that, Klopp sees a left back as a specialist position, which is why Robertson hasn't been getting a lot of game time and doesn't even make the bench sometimes. Like, so I do generally think that he's going to go with Milner there for the experience. It's a derby game, you know. But I think Robertson will do just as good as what Moreno does when he's on. I think they're both very similar. You know what I mean? Not great at the back, but then Robertson hasn't had time to prove himself, has he? So, good question as always, Shane. Right, we're going to round it up there, guys. We're going to go with that because we've been streaming for a long time, and I think the phone batteries probably took a beating. But yeah, remember, guys, thumbs up on the video if you want to see J-Moo, Statman, back on the channel soon. Then I'll do my best to get him back on. The lady, the tranny, the one and only
J-Mo.
Yeah, I will get him back on soon, guys. He's going to put the name.
I'm in there, mate.
That's not your name, mate. You put too many O's. Idiot.
I'm there, mate.
I'll let you know anyway, guys, in the future if he actually does anything good on it. You know what I mean? But I'm sure he will.
You'll see me on your own page. You won't need to hear it from him.
Anyway, thank you for joining. As always, if you are not a subscriber to the channel, but you like Liverpool content and you like videos like this, and also don't forget, guys, I will be streaming live all the matches on. So if you're free and you want to join me and you want to hear someone talk rubbish about the game, you've come to the right place. So hit the subscribe button with the little bell to make sure you don't miss out on anything. And I've been on the bench, LFC, and you have all been legends. There you go. He knows, doesn't he? Take care, guys. Have a good one.
J-Mo Pornhub.